Welcome to Celebrity Cars. We're located just down the street from all the shiny lights on the strip here in Las Vegas. Boy, you like cars, you want to see some cool stuff. We run a car show every Saturday morning. You can go to celebritycars.com and inquire about that. We've got a whole bunch of cars in here you could come in and see. Maybe you take one home. Today, though, you clicked on this 2011 Lotus Evora. It's really nice. I think I always like to keep track of certain things that I say about cars. How many times I've said unique things, and this is going right on. This is going right along with my very few positive comments about when you start a vehicle, you just know that it's just a great car. The tuning, how perfect it purrs. This is one of them. This is one of them. Let's see how many miles are on this, Quincy. All right. See, does it tell me without putting the key in the ignition? It does. 20,101 miles on the odometer. Hey, you know what, Quincy? We can conquer this interior real quick. Come on over here. Let's get this done because I've only got one thing to say about this interior. Right here. Just get it in and out. This leather. This is, look, watch me get in, you know? I'm being very careful. But, you know, then you go to get out and the left side of your foot hits this. And, you know, over time, you know, 2011, 20 and change on the odometer, you're going to scuff up this leather a little bit. It's not ripped. It's just abrased, if you will, just rubbed a bunch of times. The stitching isn't coming apart. And the rest of the leather is just beautiful. It was just getting in and out. That's to be a pant leg. So... but the rest of it is beautiful. The gear shift, the parking brake, the dashboard lights up beautifully. Just everything in there's no cracks in anything. There's no stains on the headliner. It's just so when you go to celebritycars.com and look at these photographs of the interior, because you can always see things a little bit better as the fancy photos that we get done. You'll notice the door jambs are super clean. I mean, this is just a beautiful car. I'll start it real quick while we're sitting here, just because I love starting this car. It just sounds so strong. I don't know why. I'm weird in the head. I don't know what to tell you. But I moved it around a little bit. I mean, if anything were to ever go wrong with one of these cars, I guess you would notice it instantly, because it's just such a perfect hum when you start this. So anyway, allow my nerdiness to take over every once in a while. Sorry about that. Now look, this car has been washed. It's been cleaned up. But did it have a very fancy polished detail and all that kind of stuff? No. We're so busy around here. We don't have time for that kind of stuff. Not all the time, especially when a car is not in bad shape. The top here, it's got a little bit, you know, cleaning it over the years, little microfiber, just light marks in the clear coat. And every once in a while, there's just a little thing, and a little thing here, and a little thing there, and a little one there, and a little one there. Probably most of them is just dust. Oh yeah, see, I'm pointing at dust balls. Yeah, that one, this one. I mean, this is just minor stuff. This is just, you know, having a car. You know, these things, stuff falls out of the tree, you know, that kind of stuff. This black piece right here has a lot of swirls in it, but none of it's damaged. And I think if you get a really good clay bar out here and clean this off real nice, and then a really light polish, it'll go right back to where it's supposed to be. This is just... you know, somebody just enjoyed this car, they washed it, they didn't do a whole lot of crazy detailing in car shows and stuff. So, but anyway, this rear glass is in beautiful shape. Top of the engine bonnet looks good. I did notice, well, we'll just work together here, Quincy. Quincy's behind the camera there, and he follows me around, and I point at bad things, and he gets a little closer to him. And every once in a while, he sees things that I don't. I'm really not going to point out, folks, the little marks in the clear coat. They're just going to disappear as soon as you get a nice can of polish out, even from home. I don't even think you need to professionally detail this. Yeah, Quincy, I notice these marks here. They're very light. These are things that I would want to point out. You're absolutely right. Do I think that a detailer would be able to get most of these out? Yes, I do, because my fingers don't go. My finger might go into this little section here, but the rest of this is all smooth. So yes, detailed out. But come back here, let's look at this together. There's a mark here, there's a mark there, and a mark here, and a couple little marks here. So I presume there might be a little spot here. Let's play. Does this open a trunk? Hey, wow, man, it worked. Okay, so look. somebody's used this trunk, and every once in a while they pull stuff out of it, and they made a little mark here, just like any other car that you know, any other trunk that you might put a little grocery in or something like that. But folks, my fingers aren't, my fingernail, I can't feel any of these. So you know what that means. A good detail will make these marks go away as well. Look how clean the engine compartment is. That's just super nice. Trickle charger all ready to go. Underneath here is just in beautiful shape. All the original stickers. Now back here, welcome to dusty Las Vegas. I'll just do one of these things and get some of the dust off back here. What we're most concerned about, obviously, back here, yeah, see these little dark marks just wind up wiping right off. We want to make sure nobody backed in anything back here. So this is all smooth. It's all smooth down here. I don't feel any curb rash. People drive it. Nope, the whole lower miniature diffuser is in great shape. Even back behind the wheel wells, just very, very mild. That's just tar. That's wiping off down there. And that's just tar over there on that side. There is PPF on this whole piece back here. So for tires, throwing stuff up so it doesn't chip up the paint. There's PPF on both sides back here. But all this yellow is great. There's no big scratches back here. Just these little marks that I'm telling you, they're going to vanish. The wing looks terrific. This is really yellow. If you like yellow and you like Lotuses, boy, it's 6-speed, you're ready to go with this one. All right, so it looks like yeah, nothing. Okay, we did not talk about the wheels over there on this side, but since we're over here on the passenger side, I'll go back over. But Quincy, come on over here. We got some curb rash on this wheel. It starts here. It ends here. So, is what it is. Can this easily be repaired? Yes. If it bugs you a whole lot, give us a call. We could talk about that. If you'd like to take this home and you'd like that taken care of first. And we'll talk to you about how we can get that rectified for you. Up here, while we're doing wheels. No curb rash on this wheel. This wheel's beautiful shape. Beautiful shape. Okay, now I'm going to look down the passenger side while I'm here, see if I see any dings, any weird bumps, any marks. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if I see anything yet or not. So I'm just going to move over here and look back on it. I don't see any chips or scratches or any big dings or any of that kind of stuff. I thought maybe I might see a ding, but I don't. So good. All this is terrific. Now, yeah, see, that's just dust and dirt in the door jamb here. There are little itty bitty normal road wear, folks, every once in a while. There's a mark there, a mark there, and a mark there. I didn't see these things until my face is right up against the car. There are really slight little marks here, but none of them are dinged. And do I think a lot of it could be detailed out? I do. Down here, I think there's PPF down here. There is. How much of it is there? Oh, okay. This whole piece is PPF'd. I don't think this door is, no. Down here, just a little extra normal road grime that didn't get cleaned up. I don't mean to spend so much time, but it's really, it's difficult to dig into this paint. You can't see it unless you're right up the, so none of this is anything that I would give any crap about. I just wanted to let you know how detailed I'm trying to hone in on here. There's a little PPF on this side mirror, very, very minimal wear, but it looks like there's PPF over the whole thing. So we're in good shape. No PPF here, but there's really no marks. That's just some road crud. This is a really, really, really nice car, folks. PPF all the way across, and I would presume the whole nose. Well, we haven't even talked about the nose yet, have we, Quincy? Holy crap, we usually start there. Okay, let's talk about up front. Is it? It is. Okay, folks, since this entire front end is PPF'd, Quincy, you, well, it's, yes, half of it up there. I'm sorry, this entire nose cone here. There are little marks, folks. Ones that I can make go away with running my finger on it like this. And then I'm sure there's little dark ones that are kind of embedded themselves into the PPF. But I gotta tell you, this is really, really in nice shape. There looks like a rock bounced off of the PPF here, cut it a little bit. But do I think the paint's, you know, banged up underneath? I don't. More heavy duty bugs. This is all PPF'd. Same little mark over here on this side. And I don't see any paint damage at all. It's just the PPF doing things they do when they get a little older. This whole section here is beautiful. And it's got PPF over the whole top of it. There's a little mark right there, but it's in the PPF. All this is good. The headlights are in great shape. They do have a little bit of wear to them, but you can see on film they're just little blips of just normal driving. You're going to have some marks from driving down the road, folks. 20,000 miles in a 14-year-old car. So you see I'm picking up a little bit of dust and dirt. And yeah, this is just really... Now I'm going to run my hand onto the bottom. Let's see how much this sucker scraped. Okay, I can't feel anything major. So I'll get down here and I'll just look. Yeah, from here to about here is just lightly abrased. I could barely feel it when I ran my finger. It's just been so professionally, continuously done at the bottom of somebody's driveway or where they go into work. But nothing's cracked, nothing's broken along here, and it's just that's just all very, very normal stuff. Okay, getting up. This is all great. The windshield. Ah, look at that. Come over here, folks. I've got a pretty nice little chip right here in the windshield. Does it need to be repaired? Geez, I don't know. That's going to be up to you. Does it need to be? No. But there's another one right here. So right here and right here in the windshield. Other than that, I see a little one over there. Very normal. And the rest of it, extremely small, very normal stuff. Okay, I did not spend any time on this wheel, and it looks darn good to me. The barrels need to be cleaned. I guess you can notice that. I see the PPF around the edge here. This is just some crud and some more crud. And down, all the way down here, the detailers miss from time to time. And they miss this crud down here. There's a lot of PPF down there. This door looks really good. There's a very, very light mark there that I know detail will make go away. I gotta say, this driver's side door is a smidgen in better condition than the passenger side door. The passenger side door is really, really light. Really light. You can barely notice them. If they were big and chunky, I'd tell you. And I didn't see any touch-up paint over there, so it's just very mild. It was probably a garage situation. All cleaned up. And this is just some more tar crap down here, which I'm sure in the PP. Yep, see, it's already rubbing off of my finger. Just a slightly better detail down here is all we need. Let me address these real quick. Yep, these are all disappearing. Again, it's just hard to see down here with this yellow. Oh, a bunch of PPF down here, right? I'm trying to wipe off that smudges as well. And then rear wheel and tire. No curb rash here either. A really slight right there. You can barely feel it. You can barely, it's just a big barely. Okay. We've already talked about inside. It's got his manuals over there on the passenger seat. Oh, we didn't talk about this bolster getting in and out of the car. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Folks, look how mild this is. That's it. This is it right here. Nothing over here. Just right there. It's so unbelievably mild. And, oh man, my dirty fingers. This leather, you know, 23 years old is in fabulous shape. Plenty of moisture in it. I don't know if the front end of one of these little Lotuses come up or not. I don't really think I need to play with it. Folks, I mean, there you have it. We're going to go for a quick ride around the block in it and make sure it brakes and make sure we get through the gears. Well, no, we looked at it back there, remember? Folks, I got nothing else. I got nothing else. This is a beautiful little car with just very, very normal little wear to it. All of it's normal. And, you know, when you got somebody like me nitpicking cars because I care about what you're thinking about purchasing, you know, I really got into it, and a lot of it I'm sure you wouldn't care about. This is a great little running machine. Let's see how good, and let's go for a ride around the block. We'll be right back. Folks, the 2020 11 Lotus Evora. Clutch is in. First gear, off we go. I don't remember the last time I've driven one of these. Yelling at me because I didn't put my seatbelt on. And I don't know where the seatbelt is. Let's see, 45 miles an hour. Let's hit the brakes here real good. 3, 2, and 1. Well, I only get the second gear. I think I only got the second gear. My phone's falling all over the place. Wow, this is fun. Great sound from the motor behind me. Speed bump number 1. Oh, we're just losing phones like crazy. Very hard floor, it sounds like. Wow, that was really pleasant. Speed bump. This suspension's nice. Back on the brakes, speed bump number 2. Wow. What's up with that? Beautiful. Shows my tire pressure all the way around. Miles per gallon. 6-speed. Can't get any better than this, folks. Okay. We do have a little bit of traffic that we have to contend to, though. This is a neat little itty-bitty sports car, folks. I've talked about earlier about how nicely this runs, and I'm sticking to it right now. I'm going to shut up so we can all listen. Very, look at this. Look at this, I'm not touching the steering wheel. Holy, board straight. I don't know if I've ever driven a car that wants to go that straight. Okay, right turn, say no. Down into second gear. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, the car manuals are floating around the back seat. Sorry about that. Okay, and I do a little cul-de-sac here. This is just too much fun, folks. Quincy's phone's flying all over the place. Sorry. Well, we don't have any braking issues. We don't have any noise issues. We don't have any brake pedal issues. We've got a little bit of nothing here. This is a neat little car. Okay, once again, just waiting for a little bit of traffic. Be careful not to put it into reverse. Oh, and off we go. I'm going to go down one more step just because. Very smooth little sports car. Suspension and all. Those little quarter moons, the lane changers, are noisy in any automobile. Okay. And I'm in neutral, back down into second. What a neat little car. I want to drive this all night. But it's not mine, so I can't. Folks, 702-818-1031. You can give us a call. You can talk to either Andrew or Ryan. Then you can go to celebritycars.com as well. Go down to Lotus and pull up this bright yellow Evora and read about its Carfax history, its ownership history, if there's any service records and all those things. And, you know, if you don't see what you want, you give us a call. Beautiful car. I hope you enjoyed the ride. I loved it. 702-818-1031. We'll see you next time. Thanks.